want green stuff or more brown?
Green.
Well, we're back after it again. It's just Victor, Josh, and I tonight. I brought the GoPro with, but it's been acting up, so I don't know how much shooting I'm going to be getting in, but I'm going to try it out. Hopefully I'll be able to get some shooting in tonight, but we've had some pretty good weather the last couple of days. We've had some cold fronts move through, a couple rainstorms. I was out scouting a decent amount this morning, and there's definitely a lot more birds down. Victor ended up getting off work earlier than expected. He was bouncing around out in this area. Ended up seeing a lot more birds. The plan with this is we're back into that field that was in our last video. There's still that low just to the north of us, and we got a north wind that's supposed to be around 10 miles an hour pretty consistently the whole night here. Our plan is just to kind of open this spread up a little more, make it look like there's a bunch of different family groups in here. We're still going to run panel blind up against this tree line here, kind of in the same section we were sitting in the last video, but with any luck we can hopefully coach some of these birds in. And it's about 4 o'clock right now. We're not quite sure when these things are going to get up, so I'm going to put the camera down, help these guys set out some decoys, put this panel blind up, and then sit around and wait for things to show up.
Big dog. That was not a big dog.
50 yards away, just pouring blood everywhere. And then I'm gonna back out. I know where she went down. I just want to see where the blood is. Do a little loop-de-loop.
They're gone. Oh, they're gone. Hard. Stop. Right, left. Let me know. Hey, there's snow! There's snow! Holy.
It's a snow. That's a snow goose.
Oh my god! Dude, did I dump two in one shot?
I dumped 2 on my right.
I think I dumped 2 in one shot over there. How did we not pick out the snow?
Cause I seen them eat.
I didn't even see it. I was like, whatever.
Oh, so they hurt the DBs?
Yeah. Oh my god, that would have been so f***ing amazing for your video.
Well, that kind of happened super unexpectedly. All of a sudden we were just sitting there talking and we heard a gunshot way off in the distance, and we were wondering if somebody shot some birds on that loaf pond. And we're sitting here listening, and I heard one honk. A couple minutes went by, we're just standing there talking, and all of a sudden I look over and here's this flock coming from the right. I don't know, probably 10 birds or something like that, and Josh hits them with a couple calls, and they turn and hook in just like we were hoping. They dumped 4 birds out of that, and I was filming it, and I looked up to the right in that flock, and there was a snow goose with them. So I tried to switch over and shoot it, but by the time I started shooting, they were 40 yards, and I was all over the place trying to film and shoot them at the same time. But that was the first hunt that I've ever been on in Wisconsin and seen a snow, especially in September. That's insane. I wish we could have pulled that off, but it was still cool seeing it. Get back in that blind. Hopefully more birds start getting up, moving around. You got 4 down right now. We can shoot 15 today. There's only a couple more days left of this early goose season, and then the limit drops from 5 to 3.
It's red. It's red.
I think they're on the ground.
No, they're coming down.
I see 'em.
You're still taking the shot. Oh, there's one on the ground that landed. Wait for these 2 and we'll take the 2. Victor, you take the 2 on the right.
Take them. I'll take it.
I couldn't see.
We definitely got.
I grabbed one out of the top one.
Josh just ran a marathon.
How big that bird is. It's a big goose.
Always take the extra shell with you.
Well, that's going to wrap it up for us here. I think that's going to end up being the last goose hunt we do for early goose season here in Wisconsin. I think our next hunt, hopefully Saturday morning, if we can get something lined up good enough. But I appreciate Victor for inviting Josh and I out. It was definitely a hunt to remember. Unfortunately, we didn't get that snow goose. That is the earliest I've ever seen a snow goose in the state of Wisconsin. And I think that's the first snow goose I've ever seen while hunting in Wisconsin. Definitely going to be a great hunt to remember. I'm happy everything went well. The 2 flocks that really came in, they were really committed. That one, our first flock to come in, the one with that snow goose, the time I stood up to get everything filmed, they were way closer than what I expected because I was kind of hiding behind the blind looking through the camera, and I stood up and they were right in front of us. They did it just how we were expecting them to come in. Gonna go and get the trucks, pick all decoys up, take this blind out. Again, that was just a great hunt. I'm happy that we were able to come out here and make something work with those. We ended with 7 birds. I'm definitely looking forward to this weekend coming up here. We're gonna be bow hunting in the afternoon. But I appreciate you guys watching. If you guys like this video, hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button, helps us out a lot. If you guys are out hunting, good luck. We'll catch you guys on the next one.